So the first question is just calculator work. So 231 minus 75 should be 156. 192 divided by 6 is 32. 4 to the power of 3 is 64. And bracket 21 plus 5 bracket multiplied by 8 is 208. Okay, that's the first one. Next then, okay, so the table below shows the outside temperature recorded each day over 6 days at a weather station. What is the lowest temperature? So the lowest temperature is here, -4. Work out the range of temperatures. So the range means the highest to the lowest. Okay, so it goes from -4 and the highest it goes up to is 3. Okay, so if I do add a little number line, here's my 0, 1, 2, 3, -1, -2, -3, -4. Ooh. So we're going to start here and we're going to end here. So just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The range is 7. The temperature recorded on Sunday, okay, so Sunday's not here, so they're saying if Sunday was recorded, that Sunday would be 2 degrees warmer than the temperature on Monday. Okay, so here's Monday, and Sunday's going to be 2 degrees warmer. Okay, so if Monday was -1 and we're going 2 degrees warmer, we're going to go 1, 2. So that means it's going to be 1 degree Celsius on Sunday, because it's 2 degrees warmer than Monday. Monday was -1, count on 2 and you get to 1. So hopefully that's okay. Question 2, the sets. Right, so A is the set 1, 4, 5, 7, 9. B is the set 2, 3, 5. Fill in the Venn diagram. So first thing we do is look for matches. So I have a 5 and a 5. That's it. So the 5 goes in the center. Now, if I remove the 5 from A, what's left? 1, 4, 7, 9. And if I remove the 5 from B, I'm left with 2 and 3. Very important in sets that you never repeat, so I should never have a number repeated. Okay, so once the 5 went in, it gets crossed off. Put a tick in the correct box to show which set has exactly 3 elements. Okay, so how many elements does A have? So let's have a look at A. Here's A. I'm just going to highlight the circle. How many elements does it have? It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so not 3. How many elements does B have? So let's highlight B. There's the B circle. It has 1, 2, 3. So it does have 3. Okay, and then we better check the last one just in case it also has 3. Sorry, we got the right eraser there. No. The last one is A intersection B, and the intersection is the overlap. So it's this bit here. So how many elements are in there? Just the 1. Okay, the answer to that was B. And the last 2 parts. Okay, so list the elements of this symbol here means the union, and the union means everything in the circles. Okay, so A union B would be everything in the A and B circle. So when we do the union, we'd be talking about this. Okay, so list it. So I have 1, 4, 7, 9 on the left there. The middle I have 5, and then over on the right I have 2 and 3. Yeah. Now it says 2, 3 is a subset of B. Okay, so let's have a look at B. So B is 2, 3, 5. So we were told at the start that B was 2, 3, 5. So 2 and 3 is a subset. Yes, it is. There's 2 and there's 3. So a subset means you can pick it out. So write down 2 other subsets. Okay, so another one would be 3 and 5. They're there. And another one would be 2 and 5. Okay, so you just use the elements in the set to make up subsets. All right, question 3, we're back to numbers. Okay, so calculator out again. 62 minus 13 is 49. 45 multiplied by 8 is 360. 18.2 divided by 8 is 2.275. And the square root of 67.24 is 8.2. That's all just typing into my calculator. So next part, 2 parts here actually, I think. Okay, the diagrams below represent 3 equivalent fractions. Fill in the missing values. So if you look at the first one, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 sections, and 1, 2, 3 are shaded. So that's where the 3 comes from out of 4. 3 of the 4 sections are shaded. Okay, so the top line represents what's shaded, and the bottom line represents what's there in total. Okay, so in the second one, there should be 9 shaded. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 9 shaded. Out of how many? So how many are there in total? So I've counted 9, 10, 11. There are 12 there in total. And here, the total should be 24. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 times 4 is 24. And we just want to know how many are shaded. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and there are 18 shaded. All right. And on the number line below, mark the decimals. Okay, so these are going up in this is 0.5, so that means this is 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, 1, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. Okay, so they're going up in 0.1s. Check that off. So that means 1.2. Here's 1. So here's 1.1. So that's 1.2. Now you need the line and the number, not just the number. Okay? 0.2, so that's going to be after 0. So that's 0.1. So that's 0.2. And then 1.9. So here's 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, 1.8. So there's 1.9. All right. And then question 4, which is back to sets again. Is that all? Oh no, there's more. Sorry. Just get the whole thing down. Yep, that's the end of it. Okay, so we have in the Venn diagram, shade the region that represents A. Okay, so the set A, so I'm going to circle it. There's the set A. And then you shade it in. Yep, there you go. In the Venn diagram, shade the region that represents A less B. Okay, so the way you do this, now I'm going to do a bit of shading here, is you start with A, so here's A. Okay, but then you have to remove B. Okay, so I need to take B away. Okay, so B is gone. So the only bit I should be shading is this bit here, because that's A, but not B. A less B, A minus B. Okay, so I'm just going to get rid of all of this colouring and shade in that bit I discussed. So this bit here is A once B is removed. Okay. All right, so moving on, put these in the diagram. So we need to find out if there's anything that matches. So I have an M here, and I have an M here, and I have an A here, and I have an A here. That means the M and the A go in there. So once I remove the M and the A, because I don't want to repeat, I'm left with T, H, and S. And once I remove the M and the A, I'm left with E and X. So again, no repetition. List the elements. Now we did this already. This is the union, and the union is everything. So if I get my highlighter again, it's going to be everything in the two circles. Everything inside what I've shaded there. So it's T, H, S, M, A, E, X. Now, write down a subset of X that has exactly two elements. So we've done subsets already. We have to use X. We have to use the elements in X and just pick two of them. So I could do A and T, or I could do M and H, or M and T, or S and T. Once you use the elements in the set X, which is this one here that says maths, and pick any two letters. Oh, pretend that didn't happen. So that's it. That's the whole exam. So make sure you make your corrections.